Hey everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. I hope you're all doing okay. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, I'd be very happy if you subscribed and hit the bell, and then you can get notifications of any future videos I do. Today I'm doing a quick video on the Margarete Miller 50 prompt card challenge. This is where I bought 50 prompt cards from Margarete Miller's Etsy shop, and linked below. And you just pick out your 5 and your prompt, and then you collage with them. So these were, at the end of each video, I'll pick out the prompts for the following week. So these are the ones I picked out from last time. And this is, so today we have a book page or portion of, paint chip, transportation, puzzle piece. I've added some in myself because I seem to be getting the same ones every week. A piece of washi tape and text other than English. So that doesn't really give me an awful lot. But what I am doing is I'm discarding the paint chip. I don't really have one of those at the moment, unless I peel a bit of paint off my wall. Anyway, these are ones I'm going to use. So that's my bundle of prompts there, and we'll be using those later. Hopefully we get something more interesting, I think, than these. So I'm going to have to make this more interesting. So these are the things I found. So text other than English, I have got this lovely Asians writing. I don't know what that says. I apologise to anyone watching. If you know what it says, then that would be, I think it's some sort of list, or it could be just contents page, because these are numbers, so I'm not too sure. And then I've got this little tiny strip of French there, so that's what we're going to have for that. So that's that one. Washi tape, I just picked out 2 washi tapes at random, really. This is the advertisement one. Oh, it's alive. This is the advertisement one here, and this is a lovely atlas one. So that's the washi tape. And puzzle piece, I don't have many puzzle pieces. This one I do have, but it is quite thick, but we'll use that. Then transportation, so out of my collage book I've picked this lovely old car. It's one of the probably originals from the 1900s, I'd say. I don't know, it might be even older than that. So I've got that, and then I've got various of, it actually got a very similar sticker. So, and I've got a sticker stamp with an aeroplane on, Wright's aeroplane. So that's that. And I even found a scooter sticker, and I found a piece of newspaper with a cart on. So I've got lots of things for transportation, which I'm going to have to add in a few things to sort of increase the interest on that. And then a book page or portion of a book page. I've got several bits of book page here that I can use. So, oh, and I've got, that's Russian, I think, so that's another bit of foreign language. So just got several bits of book pages, various different books. That one's even inked round, so we're going to use those. Okay, right, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm using this spiral bound scrapbook, which is lovely because you can bend it back like so, making sure I'm in view. Rolling up my sleeves, so obviously want to put that, all the language on, because I don't have much of that. And so that we'll use, and that is nice. I like that strip. Then we'll use a portion of this. So I'm going to just use my ruler to take off the edge. And so I hope everyone's fine, doing well. It's Saturday here today, so I've done my bits of housework and let me just tear that, I think, to kind of fit in with the others. So I'm just going to tear along there, I think, just to give it a bit more sort of interest, really. So we've got those, and this is a lovely book page. This is from a book from I can't remember her name now, and I can't get the book out. It's right at the back of my cupboard. I need to sort my craft room out. Well, it's craft room, spare room, home office. Need to sort it out so that I can put my books out where I can see them. So I think maybe we'll have a piece in that direction of that. I might have the piece with the A on, I don't know. Yes, the other side's got an H on it. Okay, that one actually does say, I was motoring up the lane about 3:30 p.m. crossing the road, and she was following a creature, because it's all nature. Could have been a bird or an owl or something like that. And we might as well use this one. This is from I think from a language book, and maybe this book page, this is digital, but we can use this because it's a different colour, I think. It's sort of got an advert on it as well as some news. Some sort of book. I think it could well be travel book because it's about skiing. Okay, what else? This is a lovely colour, this piece. This is all about cooking, so that would be nice, wouldn't it? So we'll just tear some of that off. Very thin. This is very old, I think. It's very thin, although it feels thick. When you tear it, it's quite thin. Okay, so we'll use those for now and see how we get on. So let's start layering things up. Then I'll have to fussy cut round this old car, but I'm not going to go into sort of minute detail on it, because it will take me ages. So we'll just go around the basic area. Paddy's not happy, Paddy dog, because Daddy's just gone out. You probably heard him starting up his motorbike. I think it might be a bit thinking, you know, that it was a bit not easy to start up, so it could be a little bit damp. We've had a lot of rain and high winds in Buckinghamshire, UK. She's down in the southeast of the UK. Paddy's not happy because I'm busy and Daddy's gone out. So he likes to be close to one or other of us most of the time. Whenever we stop to do anything, you know, just stop, even if we're just going to watch TV or something, he's there, you know, in a flash. We're just going to get my pinking shears and pink round this stamp. But it's a faux stamp, really. It's a stamp. It's probably an original stamp that's been digitalised and put on a sticker. So let's put that back. Get rid of those bits, tidy. Okay, so we've got all of that. Let's see. I want to sort of cluster this all together. Probably won't use the whole page today, so that's kind of nice. It's all about cakes, that is, coconut buns, chocolate cakes and cherry cakes. Oh, how lovely. I could eat something nice like that. I'm trying to lose weight, so that's very tempting reading that, isn't it? Let's pop that over the top, and so let's see, we've got, maybe can go down there. We want to, I think I'm going to pop the stamp up there, and this lovely car is going to go maybe here. And we've got our puzzle piece, so we can pop that somewhere. We could put some washi in the background first. Got some tickets and things like that. I don't think this is a sticker, I'm not too sure. No, I just thought I'd add on a bit more layers afterwards. So I'm going to glue these down. I think I will ink round them actually, because they all look a bit bland to me. So just use my vintage photo. Don't know if I'll ink round that. I like the colour of that, and it has got a lot of white. It's black and white, so it's possibly going to be quite difficult to, you know, make it look any better than it does already, is what I'm trying to say. So actually, I've just inked that, but I'm now going to tear it off because I feel like doing that today. Like that white edge there. Okay, this one. And a lovely cake page. It's an old recipe book, this is. Might even just had it in, I don't know, some Happy Mail or something. Got some blue pages here. So I'm just going to glue these down. So I think we will pop this one down first. Hoping this glue stick will stick down. This is thick, this paper. We didn't want it right to the edge, did we? My tendency is always to go right to the edge, and there is no need really. Hopefully that will stick. Okay, that one seems to want to go there, so we'll pop that down. Maybe underneath where it was, like so. Oh no, Paddy's barking now. There's probably some sort of courier coming. Typical whenever I try to do anything. Hopefully. Oh, hold on. Would you believe it? The courier was for us. Oh my goodness me. I was just getting into that. And you just get into it and then you kind of lose your flow a bit. I'm just going to pop that there. Right, now this can go down here. I've changed the order of them. I always do that. Once I take them back off, I end up changing the order of them. I quite like that. There are no rules. None whatsoever. It's down to what you want to do and how you want to do it. I just like collaging, you know, and I quite like having prompts and things. It just puts a different emphasis on it. I mean, I've made obviously the masterboards and that sort of thing, which is slightly different, I think, to this type of collaging. So if you don't have prompts, you can really be free to... But do you know what? I've just glued that and it was a sticker, wasn't it? How stupid of me. I thought it was a bit thick. I just want to put that up a bit higher. There. The courier's still outside, so if you can hear music, it's him. He's got his fan window open and he has got his music blaring. So obviously he likes to listen to his music. I suppose it makes his day go quicker. Makes it a bit more interesting, but it's a bit annoying when they're stuck outside your house. Okay, so let's use a bit of washi now to put in that gap. So it's upside down. There, I like that. That adds a bit of colour too. And I'm going to pop a bit along the top there, like so. And I'm going to put this lovely vehicle on. So if you can't see, I'm just gluing on a bit of glue paper below the scrapbook. Goodness me, it's got a concerto outside. So I think I'm going to pop that there. Now, that's it, made the decision. That's going down. I love that. I love it against the browns, actually, the different shades. Yes, I do like that so far. Oh, we've got our puzzle piece. So I think that might need... I'm trying to squeeze the last bit of this Beacon 3-in-1 out. And had it upside down. So I'm hoping that there might be... Oh, at last he's gone. He made a meal out of that. He probably had a few other people around here to deliver to. People like us. We still use Amazon, even though lockdown's finished. I can't get back into going around the shops. You know, I just don't like it anymore. Should we have it that way round? Maybe we'll put it at an angle like so. Give that a press down. Oh, see, there's not much in it, but if the minute you lay it down without any lid, it will start oozing out. Well, that's stuck that down. Okay, so what next? Let's have a look. We've got this lovely little version of the old car. You can put that on somewhere up here. I don't want it to be too rigid, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Probably not. And we've got a lovely piece of this, but I don't think I need it actually, so save that for another day. Got a little cute scooter. Maybe I'll put that down there, because that's a form of transport. It just says transportation, so it doesn't say how, you know, it doesn't give you like criteria for only one thing. So I'm putting more than one on. as I can. Oh, and I found this phrase that says travel the world, and I thought actually I'm going to cut round that and cut it onto my glue paper, and then I can tip it in my bin. So I'm still guarding my cut on my finger that I actually cut myself with a rotary fabric cutter. This is the culprit. So when the blade was up and I was cutting some fabric, I must have had my finger stuck out like that, and it, yes, well, didn't bode too well. So we could put that down here or across there. That's quite nice. I mean, obviously I want it somewhere it's going to stand out. Or maybe I'll put it under there. Would be quite nice. I could put it over the top of a bit of washi. What have we got on this one? The trouble with this one, it's all advertisements. So this is, and I've used bits of it, so this is some sort of syrup. Oh, it's for dental use. It's in French. Well, that's good, because that's another form of foreign language, or language that's not my language anyway. So put that there, and then we'll pop that across there. See if we can glue it down like this with this glue stick. I'm just going to pop it across there, I think I'm going to call that a day, actually. I didn't need any other bits that I got out just in case. Put the lid on the ink. So there we have it. I'm just popping things away, clearing my desk. Right, so I haven't left anything out. So we've got a book page or portion of, so we've got this book page and this book page here, and this under here, and then we've got transportation. We've got this lovely old car and a mimicky sticker that's more or less the same. It's a similar car, not exactly. And then we've got an aeroplane faux stamp up here, sticker stamp, and a scooter down here. So we've covered that. Puzzle piece, we've got that there. That's, you know, I haven't got many, so I've used that one. Thought the colour would fit in nicely. Washi tape, well, we've got washi tape here and down here and under here. That is washi tape. It is on a roll. So that, and then we've got text other than English, so we've got some Asian language here, which is very pretty. And we've got this Russian, I believe it's a form of Russian here, or somewhere in that vicinity, and I beg your pardon. A little strip of French here, and this is, I'm pretty much sure this is French too. So we've covered that as well. So that is our 50 prompt card series hashtag. That was the last one that I did. Actually needs snipping off. That's there. Like so. Okay, so I'm just going to write on here, as I usually do, my pen out. Hashtag, I think it's hashtag 50 card prompts. I have to look every time. Hashtag 50 card prompts. And it's week 13. I'm calling it week 13. I'm doing it sort of one a week, so that's my own thing. It's not a challenge of any sort other than my own personal thing. Just to keep up the collaging, really. I just liked it and I wanted to do something a bit different this time round. So there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will speak to you all. Oh, mustn't forget, so I'm going to leave out the ones that we had because I don't want to get those again. But we now need to do our shuffle, so you can see I've added some in. The only thing is they're different size, really different colour, so I'm trying not to kind of, oh, I hope we don't get the same ones again. I really do. Usually if they fall out I pick them. Oh no, I don't want to. See, this is where it's going to get tricky, so I don't even know if I can sustain it for many more weeks, to be honest. I don't know. It's just that maybe that's just my thing. Sheet music, okay, we'll go with that. It's one. An illustration, you can live with that one. What's that one? Oh, tree, or part of a tree, or a flower. I suppose we have to have both because they both fell out, so maybe I should do those separately. And you know, what's that one? A window or a door. That's 5, isn't it? So we want one more. Oh, a map. Okay, we'll go with those. And I think what I'll do next time is keep my extra ones separate, and then we'll just add, because they're actually are items as opposed to just like a page of this and a bit of that kind of page, you know, if you know what I mean. I'm just shuffling them, but I don't know why I'm shuffling them now. Why am I doing that? I don't know. So I'm just going to pop those all in there, and these are for next week in case you wanted to join in. So we've got sheet music, a map, an illustration, window or door, flower and tree or part of a tree. You know, one of those we may discard because we've got 5 plus a bonus really there. Okay, so on that note I shall say goodbye, and I speak again soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.